Welcome to the Youang Regional Park, which is found on the traditional land of the Wadawurrung People. On behalf of Parks Victoria, I would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land we're standing on today and pay respects to elders and ancestors past and present. I'm Ranger Ebonee and I'm a community engagement ranger, but I'm also a proud Wadawurrung woman. The Youangs is located just towards Geelong and is the big mountains in the middle of the plain. So it's quite a significant site for a number of reasons, but one of those reasons is right in front of us here, being this rock well. So this rock well was actually created by the local Wadawurrung people, and it was created as a source of water. So in the Geelong area, there's not a lot of fresh water around here. So by creating this rock well in the granite rock, it's just a way of having a fresh resource available, and hopefully the intent would be all year round. Now, how this was made is very strategically. So they had to think about where it was going to be, where it was going to sit, where enough water would run into that area. But it was created with a lot of patience and a lot of strength and a lot of skill. So by looking at the granite, we can see that it's a really, really hard rock, and how this was created was by using fire as an advantage. If you light a certain area on fire and then put that out with water, using stone tools, you chip away layer by layer. So there's a number of rock wells in the park, but this is one that people see on a daily basis because it is in one of the picnic areas. But a lot of people don't realise what this is and how significant it is. So a lot of people just think it's just a natural crevice in the rock, when in fact it's not the case at all. So it's quite deep as well, but you can see here that it's filled with water. So with a lot of rain, it fills up, and that's the aim of it, is to always have water nearby. Traditionally, this did have a lid as well, made out of granite, just to keep that water fresh and to keep other animals from drinking it as well. So where we are is Wadawurrung country, and Wadawurrung country stretches from the Werribee River, so towards Werribee, out past Ballarat, and then all the way down to the Great Ocean Road as well. So it's quite a big area, and the advantage of the Youangs is that you can see that from most points of the country. So it's the big mountains in the middle of the plains, and obviously its advantage is the height. So standing up here today, we can see that there is a really good view. So you can look out here and you can really see everything in the landscape. Now, 200 years ago, this was known as a grassland. So there wasn't as many trees as what we can see today, but there was a lot of grasses, and our native grasses are quite tall, but our native grasslands are a resource for our native animals. So animals like the kangaroos and the eastern barred bandicoots, which eastern barred bandicoots are now extinct in the wild, were once running around here. So you can imagine yourself standing up here, just seeing the animals that were around there that you can hunt, and that's your resource. You can see the water that's around here. You can see where the native vegetation is, which you can use not only for food, but also for tools and weapons as well. So Aboriginal people were more than just hunters and gatherers. They were doctors, they were chefs, they were, agriculturalists, they were also engineers. So, and that's proof today by standing here in front of this well, that this is something that was engineered. This was something that was built to stand through time as well, not just something that's going to, disintegrate.